The idiom "good grain harvest" is a unique way of blessing for the Chinese people. It indicates good weather, a prosperous country with people at peace in a new year. 5 grain refers to the 5 grain crops 稻、黍、稷、麦、黍, among which 麦 is wheat, which occupies an important position in a Chinese traditional farming society. China is one of the earliest countries in the world to plant wheat and master the process of making wheat flour. Through grinding flour, wheat is made into a variety of exquisite wheaten foods. As a nation wheaten food, cake has a long history in China. The first record about it appeared in a pre-Qin book, 墨子耕著篇. After the end of the Warring States period, due to the invention of the stone mill, the cake began to popularize. But there is no filling in a cake at that time. In a poem of the poet Bai Junyi of the Tang Dynasty, the Huma cake is made like that of the capital, with surface crisp and oil fragrant, freshly baked, which vividly describes the scene when Huma cake being freshly baked out. Various fillings were added to the cake, and through different production process combinations, the pie was born. There are many kinds of pies in China, and the Niuzhuang Pie is one of the best among many pies in China, representing a form of pie making. If you want to eat the most authentic pie, you need to come to Niuzhuang. Although this town is not special today, but 200 years ago, it is really a world-famous trade port here. Due to the drive of the port wharf, Niuzhuang was brought with economic prosperity. In a commercial street of the ancient city, there were numerous businesses of all kinds. In its heyday, there were hundreds of shops. Eastern and Western cultures blended here, and goods were delivered and transferred here. In addition to increasing trade, the other big benefit of population mobility is the innovation of food. Pie is one of the most popular delicacies. Niuzhuang Pie is different from that of other places, which is crispy outside but tender inside, fat but not greasy, with thick filling and thin skin, crystal clear, making the merchant's dream gradually become the local signature food. The famous name of Niuzhuang Pie is gradually spread. Cui Rentao, the inheritor of the intangible culture of Niuzhuang Pie making craft, has participated in various international food exchange activities on behalf of Niuzhuang for many times. Moreover, during the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, he put the Niuzhuang Pie on the international stage and let the world understand the charm of Chinese food. Niuzhuang Pie production process is exquisite. The selected meat must be 30% of fat, 70% of thin fresh meat, fascia removed, hand chopped into stuffing, then put into the secret seasoning and pickled. According to different tastes, the pickled meat shall be added and stirred with a variety of vegetables, respectively. There are no shortcuts and secrets to stir. Only evenly mixing the filling and seasoning can achieve the most delicious effect. The flour is the best quality wheat meal, and the water temperature of kneading dough should be adjusted according to the variation of 4 seasons, and the water temperature is controlled depending on years of experience. After stirring the flour into paste, add a little soybean oil. 3 cleans must be achieved for kneading flour: clean hand, clean face, clean basin. These techniques, such as putting jizi, flattening, stirring filling, closing up, began to practice from the apprentice, which is the secret of the pie with thin skin like paper. 3 chan of jizi for 1 liang of filling. The long-trained filling package technique has been practiced to the level of perfect precision. Pie into the pot. The temperature of oil is particularly important. China's top chefs can usually master the subtle changes in oil temperature. Oil and fire echoing each other. It's the subtlety of Chinese cooking. The outer cold and the tender inside thus can be considered just right. The pie is crispy on surface when served. The thin crust will be uniform in thickness at any point, without any trace left by the closed-up filling. When it is put into mouth, the soup overflowing fragrant, the delicacy keeping upon your tongue for a long time are unforgettable. Pie is just the kind of Chinese cake food. The food made from the soul of the grain gave birth to the Chinese civilization of thousands of years. Looking forward to the grain harvest is an endless blessing to the workers. Surging. It is another year of harvest, and the gold of the earth is fascinating. We are full of joy of the harvest, thanksgiving for the gift of heaven and earth. The industrious Chinese people wrap all these blessings and beauty into the pot, which will become golden and attractive after the baptism of oil and fire. The seemingly ordinary pie implies countless essence of Chinese food and relentless diligence and wisdom of Chinese generations.